Let's set the record straight. You and me, we ain't nothing alike. Let's set the record straight. Those words you say, they hold no weight, they like. Let's set the record straight. You'll never break the man before your eyes.
Hello everyone, welcome back to another Diecast review. Not gonna lie, I'm a little late on this one. So this is Chase Elliott, this is the Ashoc paint scheme. A paint scheme that has been out for a little bit. Again, I'm a little late on this one. I just never really got around to it, and we're here now. So, again, this is the Ashoc paint scheme. This is one of the most popular paint schemes that Elliott had. I have paint on my hands, I just realized that. But, again, one of the most popular paint schemes Elliott has had in 2020. It was a brand new sponsor, brand new paint scheme. I don't know if they're coming back for 2022, or 2021, I'm sorry, not for 2020. But for 2022, I think they're coming back. I would assume so. But I don't think I've seen a paint scheme or anything just yet. But either way, this is a fantastic paint scheme. Everybody kind of went nuts over it when it got released. And I mean, rightfully so. This is the first time we've had an energy drink on Elliott's car, I believe. So this is on a base. Unfortunately, I'm not going to be taking it off the base just in case. But I do really like the black and red, so we're going to get this bad boy out of the box and take a closer look here in just a little bit. But I do want to discuss some things. This video might be going a little late because my power has been kicking on and off. So with that being said, the power is like a very main source of, uploading, editing, stuff like that. So it might go a little late because my computer wasn't having it. The power outages were just like, it was like a second, and it was like off and on for a couple of times, and my computer hated that, so it didn't want to cooperate. Now I got it back up and running pretty well, so we might be able to get this diecast out at least a little bit late. We're going to try to get it on time, but with the processing, I don't know if that's really how it's going to be, but it'll be out nonetheless. So anyway, let's go ahead and get this diecast underway. Here's a diecast out of the box. If I can tone down that brightness a little bit. There we go. So, and one thing I did kind of notice in the box was, you can see on the roof flaps, it's like the decaling, or not really the decaling, but like the plastic covering, or like the clear coating, kind of messed up the roof flaps a little bit. You can see it does have like a white-ish outline to it, so that's just how the decal was kind of put on there. It's quite unfortunate, but I mean, hey, it is what it is. Good old Lionel quality, right? So on the hood, we got Ashoc Performance Energy. Personally, I have not tried Ashoc, and I do want to. I'm not really an energy drink person anyway. Right here on the, the windshield, if I can I might have to get a closer, or like a better angle on that. Give me a second. I put the camera a little too low. There we go. That's going to be a little better. There we are. So right there on the windshield, of course, is Elliott with the two Chevy symbols on the side. Got the big old number 9. Wow, that's a big number, too. I like that. So again, we got the big old number 9 and the Ashoc right there. Elliott on the back name banner. Napa Auto Parts right there on the deck lid. Got a black spoiler, looks very good. Here on the rear end, we got the two taillights. Let's see, you got the Valvoline, Camaro ZL1 Elite, Ashoc Performance Energy, and the number 9. So moving on to this side of the car, we got the Ashoc Performance Energy. I got the Napa, Valvoline, Kelly Blue Book, of course got Chase Elliott. I got Oxalta, Cronus, Freightliner, Hooters, Mac Tools, Simons, and Cincinnati there. Got a little bit of a decal, a little graphic right there. It looks pretty good. UniFirst and Hooters there. Got the number 9. Got kind of a repeat of that graphic, but here on the bottom. And I do like the fading. It does remind me, or not like a fading. It's a transition, per se. It kind of reminds me, not going to lie, of the Wrangler scheme that Junior won the Daytona race with on the Xfinity Series, or the Nationwide Series, whatever. So it kind of has that little striping, but it's slanted backwards instead of forwards. Well, depending on how you look at it, backwards or forwards. It's slid in the opposite direction, or moved to the opposite direction, I guess you should say. So we got the Cup Series logo right there. NASCAR race car, Lumar right there. Got I almost said the number 9. There is a number 9 other than right here. But I was talking about here. Got the Goodyear right there, of course, with the Goodyear tires. Now, this might be my favorite part of the car in general, is the front end of this thing. Look at the accent, like, kind of coloring, too. Like, the headlights, around the little grill and stuff down here, like, look at that. That looks super intimidating. Like, that just looks awesome. I don't know how rare this is, but I knew it kind of got pretty dried up when it got released, and it was kind of hard to. I think I got this on eBay, I believe, instead of K-State, because it was such a big deal. Now, of course, the storm has kind of calmed down a little bit, and the demand, everybody's pretty much got theirs, but I don't know if this is still rare, or if it's getting rare, anything like that. But if I had to take a guess, I would assume that this is sold out pretty much everywhere, unless you go for it on eBay or something like that. But yeah, pretty awesome paint scheme. Again, the front end really sells it for me. Now, just in general, this is a pretty awesome paint scheme. Let me move it down a little bit now. And focus, of course. I think they released... Did they release the metal chassis version of this, the rubber wheels? I don't know if they did. I would assume so, with it being, you know, an Ashoc paint scheme from one of the most popular drivers, of course, that being Chase Elliott. I would assume that there's a rubber wheel version, but I don't know if there is. Speaking of the metal chassis rubber wheel die cast, I ordered my first one, and it still hasn't shipped yet. It's been like 6 days, and it still hasn't shipped, but it's a Bowman. It's the... I don't remember which one it was. I think it was the Best Friends, the Ally Best Friends, and it was the... Of course, got the metal chassis and the rubber wheels, so we will be reviewing at least one of those. Because to this day, I have never reviewed a, quote, Elite 164 in 2021. Like, because I started that in 2021, and I don't know if they'll carry it over to 2022. I really hope they do, because honestly, that would be pretty awesome. But yeah, so we will actually have a diecast review on one of those, and I'm kind of surprised because I didn't think I'd ever get one because they're like $15, and that is super crazy for just rubber wheels and a metal base. But with me being a huge Bowman fan, obviously I got to get everything made. And speaking of expensive diecast and getting everything made, I just bought the liquid color from, what was that, Wave 10? Yeah, that was not fun. That was more expensive than the previous Ally liquid color I got for Bowman. Yeah, that sucks. But anyway, we're just going to skip by that, act like that never happened until the diecast haul comes along. So that will be pretty interesting, not gonna lie. Anyway, back to the actual paint scheme itself. Again, a brand new sponsor, a brand new paint scheme, and one awesome paint scheme it was. I really like the black and red. Very nice. Of course, I got the big old red number on top. I love that as well. Again, haven't tried Ashoc, but I know a couple people that have, and they do say it's pretty good. Again, I wouldn't know, but this is a very awesome diecast. I very, very, very lightly thought about getting it in the 124 when it was released, but I'm like, don't really need it. I'm not a huge Elliott guy, and it will save me a couple bucks, so I didn't get it, and I did get the 164 again. It's been a long time since I've had it. I just never got around to recording and uploading the review, so I do apologize for that. I am trying to get some of the older releases in here as well with the new ones. Of course, I want to try to get some of the new releases and customs and everything in there too, so don't worry about that. But yeah, I'm pretty sure that's going to be all for this diecast review. I don't really have anything else to say or touch up on. Maybe other than I have a whole lot of customs coming along, and I have a whole bunch of diecast coming in the mail. If they'll ever ship it, that would be nice. I actually got a package today. It told me what it was, but by the time I get to the diecast haul, I won't remember what it was because I have 2 boxes that look the same. One's from K-State. I did not, it didn't send me a notification to say, hey, your package of these arrived. But I got the Croix LaJoie built car on eBay, and of course eBay gives you a notification, hey, your package for this thing has arrived, and it told me what it was. So I do know what it is, but by the time I get to the diecast haul, which might be a freaking month from now apparently, I'll long gone forget what's in there. Still, look out for that. That's going to be a pretty good diecast haul. That might be one of my favorite ones I've ever done. But anyway, with that being said, I'm going to stop yapping. That will be all for this diecast review. So, thank you all so much for watching. I hope you all enjoyed, and I will see you in the next video.